All right, guys. Hey, we're on the first farm. This is Bonehead Trapping Season 1, Episode 1. I'm setting up my very first farm, and it's gonna be a good one. Stick around. Let's see if we can get some. Bonehead trapping. What's unique about this spot, and it took me a little while, this is my third season trapping on this farm. It took me a little while. Right here, a lot of canines like to come out, work that hillside, and then drop down into that gully and follow that tree line and cross the road. But they also will come out of here and work this. Now, since the wind blows so hard in this direction, I've noticed that certain coyotes will come out and work it and completely miss all these sets. They'll stay so close to that hill, so I can put the sets closer, but then I kind of miss most of the traffic goes right through the middle. But I found out last year those sets were catching coyotes and these sets were catching gray fox. So what I'm going to do here is just pretty much what I would normally always do. I like to do a dirt hole or some variation of a dirt hole, and then I like to do a flat set. All right, guys, I'm going to show you the dirt hole first. I made this one real trashy, real nasty. Got a pile of rocks beside it. Just looks, I don't know, it looks pretty natural. But down the hole, I got sheep's wool with Caven's Predator Bait Plus and Dunlap's Cryptic Coyote Gland on the stick right there. Both those brands, you need to check them out. Caven's and Dunlap's, they make really good stuff. So there's the dirt hole. And right up here, I got the flat set. And the flat set looks a lot more natural, not much going on. But in here, I poked a little hole and I put jet fuel from Hoosier Trappers. Hoosier Trappers make some outstanding products. They have a great YouTube channel. I've learned a lot from them over the years, so check them out, Hoosier Trapper Outdoors. Their Leatherwood line, that is the new one, jet fuel from Justin Jet. And then I put some Dunlap's Hot Shot Red Fox on that. So just a lure and a urine. And that's 5 sets in this location, which is a lot. So we're gonna move on, going over to the Red Fox territory next. So I'll get back with you. Well, guys, it's October 30th. It's been a week since trapping season started here in PA, and it has been a rainy week. No canines yet this week, but this is kind of how last year started off for me. I didn't catch a lot of canines. I'm sure you've just seen the drone footage of this coon that I caught. Let me show you what he looks like. He is quite large and in charge. It's a big one, and very cool. So getting these coons out of this area. Now, I will tell you that when it comes to remakes, don't be afraid to remake this set. So got this coon last year, 1 week after trapping season began. I caught a raccoon, I reset my trap, and the very next day I caught my first ever gray fox. Now, something interesting here though, I stopped over here, I got a flat set, and something came along, pulled out my sheep's wool out of my little hole in my tuft of grass, and it uncovered the pan of my trap. So I'm a little nervous. Might have one of these gray foxes that have got me figured out, or a coyote. I don't see any sign telling me what it is. It could have been this coon. I mean, it could just be luck. So I'm up here. I'm going to, take care of this guy, and I'll show you the remake on the trap. So stay tuned. All right, guys, I got the set remade. Now this coon, man, it tore my dirt hole out. It is now like a, it almost looks like the entrance to a groundhog hole. So instead of trying to get everything back to the way it was, what I decided to do was to leave the hole all wallowed out, put some new bait in there and buried it a little bit, and then I just took old hay and covered the whole area. My hope is, and I left blood here on purpose, I'm trying to keep the animals from going here. I wanted to go over here because my trap is right there buried in all that hay. And this will work. I might just end up catching another coon. I'll give this set some time, and if it doesn't work for a while, then maybe I'll redo it a different way, but this will work for something. What I found interesting though, This flat set here, the pan cover, my I do like underalls, my foam underall was pulled out and all chewed up, and all the sheep's wool I had in that little tiny hole back there, it was pulled out. So what I'm guessing is it was a mouse with that one. Now this is where I'm doing that 3 dirt hole challenge. This is one side of the farm. All 3 of my dirt holes looked fine except for one, the one with the bait in it with the top dog. The cotton was pulled out, all the sheep's wool was pulled out, and the trap was uncovered a little bit, and it didn't look like a mouse. I found a little piece of scat. It looked like a gray fox. So I fixed it back up, and we'll see if I got a gray fox starting to play around. It won't be too long before I catch that. So yep, I'll see you guys on down the line. Let me show you this coon real quick though. Decent sized coon, real decent sized coon, pretty big one. So yep, move on down the line. I'm actually heading over to a kid's house. Gave him 12 coon traps to get started on his own line, and he caught 5 coons this week. So we're gonna go over there and learn how to skin. So got ourselves a trash panda. Check him out. Oh. Over here protecting my own property and my neighbor's property. Not a huge one, but I don't let these things go. What's going on with his tail? He's got like a weird scar on his tail, you know. We're starting getting freezing temps. Tonight, you know, last night I think it got down to like 29 degrees. So I'm hoping critters will start moving. I'm hoping some coyotes will start moving. My coyote and fox sets have been untouched. So might have to reevaluate after 2 weeks here, but here we got picked up another coon. Not a bad coon. I believe I was using, let me see here. Cat food and maple syrup, I think, was the ticket on this one. So get this guy taken care of and then remake the set and move on down the line. So I was loading this coon up onto the quad and I noticed something. His tail, it's like completely bald on the inside. I don't know if that's let me see, is this boy or girl? Check it out. Let me check it out. It's a girl. That's boy. It's a boy. Alright. I don't know if this boar is chewing on himself or maybe if this is the beginning of a disease. I'm not sure. I don't know. Looks kind of different. I don't know. I'll skin it anyway just to see. Could always use a practice, you know. But it's weird. I've never seen anything like that. Third trap. This one had top dog, bait in the hole. And yeah, it's another coon kind of day. It's a big coon too, a lot bigger than the one I just caught. So we'll get this guy dispatched and taken care of. Yep, coons, gotta get them out of the way first. I guess that's the story this year. So yep, I'll get them taken care of and see you all further down the line. So I'm going to show you how to reset this DogProof. Now this trap was caught a coon earlier this morning. I had that a little bit further back in this video, and I want to show you something interesting though. So here's the trap. Trap's been here for 10 days now. Here's a buck scrape, a new buck scrape that was not here when I set the trap. And then here is another buck scrape that was not here, oh boy, 2 days ago. So whenever you hear someone ask, oh man, trapping, that's gonna scare all the deer, there is the buck scrape there is the trap. I am, let me see how many steps from the scrape. 1, 2, 3, 4 large steps. So don't let them haters discourage you. Trapping always helps. Let me show you how to remake this. I'm gonna get myself in a good spot here so I can see everything. Let's move this camera up. Okay, now unlike canine sets and unlike pretty much everything else, I got blood on this trap. It's dirty, it's messed up. It's all, you can see the silver where that raccoon was, you know, really going for it. Here's how I reset my DogProof. None of that matters, by the way. Smell's not going to bother a coon like it will a canine. You're looking at your DP. Here are your springs. I always grab my springs with my bottom 3 fingers on both hands, leaving my pointer fingers available to set this dog. Okay, so I'll squeeze it in, and sometimes, there you go. Once I get my hand on the dog, let's see if you can see that, I will slide it into the catch and just gently put it together. Now I know that I got everything right. Now I'm gonna put that in the same exact spot where I had it. Now, what's the best bait? I honestly don't think it matters. This right here is cat food. I'm gonna use cat food. That's what caught it earlier. So I'm gonna put a little bit of cat food inside, a little bit around, and maybe a little bit more inside. I want them, their greediness is what gets raccoons in trouble. Now I've got some Vienna sausages. I'm not going to use the sausage, but I'll use them later on down the line. But right now I'm just going to use the juice. So I'm going to take that juice, put it inside the trap, put it around there, just make a little circle and kind of flick some drops towards the trails. That way he doesn't miss this. And there you go. That's how you reset a DP. No problem. Easy peasy lemon squeezy. All right, guys, I'm going to go over a couple things just to wrap up the episode. Just been catching coons and a couple possums. Joel, he's caught 5 coons and a possum, and I've caught 5 coons and a possum. So we're up to 10 coons, 2 possums so far in our very first, I think, 9 days, 10 days of trapping. So that's not terrible. Coons are never, it's never my goal to catch them, but I want to make something clear if you pay attention to my episodes. I don't let coons go on my own property or the surrounding properties right by my house. I always remove everything with a fang. The reason why is I am trying to create a safe place for nesting birds and smaller animals around my house so that I can hunt them. I haven't had, I've never seen a grouse until this last spring. This will be my 3rd year of trapping animals on my own place. And I finally got a chance to see a grouse in my yard. So I'm going to show you a video and a picture, or some pictures and videos right now. Yeah. Morning, Gary. What's up, buddy? What's up? Come so close to me, huh? What's up, Gary? Be safe now. We got cats. But nest predators I'm after. So possums, coons, skunks, bobcats, coyotes, fox, fishers, all those kind of critters. If they're around, I'm trying to get them. You know, where I'm legally allowed to do so. So another thing is, so far out of all the coons I've caught, none of them have been blue. So let me just show you now. I have not fleshed this coon yet, so don't, you know, if you're a seasoned trapper, don't make fun of me. But right there, as you can see, the hide on this coon is very white, so that's a plus. Decent sized coon. I don't know, maybe an extra large, but nothing huge. But this year I think I'm going to take all my coons to Grunwald's and sell them like this. He buys them green just like this. So I'm just going to do this. It'll be the first time I've ever tried that. So it'll be a new experience for me. I just want to thank you guys so much for watching. Remember to subscribe. You know, it really helps the channel, grows it, gets more people to watch it. Maybe one day it could be monetized. More than likely not with the way YouTube goes, but more, you know, still would be awesome to have you subscribe. Remember to like the video, comment what you like, what you dislike, any tips for me, anything you have questions about. And I just want to thank you guys so much again for watching. God bless, tight chains, and I'll see y'all next time.